Alright, good thing I got bread. Always have loaf. Always have loaf to munch. You gotta always have loaf to munch, especially in the nether. Starting a new challenge, 100-day survival in Minecraft on a deserted island. And of course, I always start with a starter chest. I don't care what anybody says. I just like having it instead of having to cut down a couple trees. It's just how I play. We are taking a cruise over to the island. Oh yes, we got our blacksmith. Whoa, iron pickaxe off the top. And so, as we're getting into the game here, you can see that I gotta swim over to this other island real quick. We got dual islands, dual villages. Hey, how about an axe? Yeah, Crystal? Yeah, you don't want it? Yeah. Well, too bad. Let me head over to this sunken treasure ship and see if we have treasure. And we have loot. Yes, very nice loot indeed. Let's head back to our island before the monsters come out and get settled in for the evening. Yes. So, one of the first things that I'm going to do here is deconstruct the old village because it's definitely not the template that I want on the island. In the end, I will make nice houses for all of these villagers. They're just going to have to live as nomads for a little bit. Oh, hello, bee. Is that your home? Because I can't move your nest. I can't touch it yet. Do a little organization. I think it's time to start building my first house. This will be the area that I put my storage in for now. For now, we say until we can build our automatic storage. Next thing I want to do is dig out this hole and dig down very far, all the way down to -59. Basically creating a mine shaft. It is Minecraft, of course. Now, not a lot of people do this technique. It does take up a certain amount of time, and of course, I need lots of sand to fill in any water gaps. As I'm heading down, see, I have been digging for quite some time. And now I am going to fill in the water with the sand. It's just something you gotta do in Minecraft. Get rid of butter with sand. It's smart, guys. It's smart. More sand needed to remove water. You can use torches to get the sand. My villagers are getting a little restless. They would want me to build them houses or give them jobs. They're kind of hanging out with the nitwits. Oh, we will give you jobs, my friends. We will definitely give you jobs soon enough. Soon enough, my friends. I've dug and dug and dug and dug and dug until I got to the bottom. And as you can see, by me looking up and at the bottom. Dude, it looks freaking crazy from down here. Look at that. Back at the top, the storage system needs to go in the house. I'm gonna move it over. That's definitely gonna happen. But first, we must go to the nether to collect some quartz and some other stuff. Specifically quartz. We need lots and lots of quartz for our redstone projects. course, our massive item sorting system, which is just pretty much the staple of every build that I do. Maybe I'll get away from that one day. Maybe I'll get away from the drug of the massive item. Look how beautiful the nether looks, though. My god. I just love this game. Now, for some reason, my resolution here seems a little bit off. And I'll have to try to fix that on the next video because we need the best looking stuff here. But this looks awesome. The nether looks awesome. I'm just gonna block up here because there is a lot of quartz in the nether roof. Pro tip, pro trick, block up to 111 or so and just start freaking axing around, bud, because you're gonna find nether quartz up here. You're gonna find gold. You might even find an ancient debris or two up here. Not as many as down below, but you'll definitely find some lava. Hopefully, get safe. Find out the lava. Save our shit. Alright, good thing I got bread. Always have loaf. Always have loaf to munch. You gotta always have loaf to munch, especially in the nether. Cooked steak is better, let's be real, but if all you got is loaf, then you'll be okay. Just make sure you hit that loaf as quick as possible. And yeah, I'm just gonna steal a few shroom blocks and get my butt back to the overworld. I got a pretty decent amount of quartz. Start working on some redstone. Gotta move this storage system. It is just cooked over here. I need it in my house. It's gotta go in the house. Your goods shouldn't be on the front lawn. I should put them in my house, don't you think? I mean, come on. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Now, one of the things that you always want to do is build an iron farm, and it is one of the first things I always do in my world. This is probably around day 25. I needed iron. You need it, especially when you start getting into the redstone stuff. So we are laying our lava buckets for our iron collecting chamber. We'll call it some people call it a kill chamber. Item collecting chamber, we'll call it. Yeah, this is my system right now. It changes a little bit over time, you'll see. Right now I just need to collect the iron efficiently, so that's what we got going on here. It's just a pretty much nice iron collecting system. Tearing down my old house, I am putting up what is the foundation of the multi-item store. If you are going to become a Minecraft guru, you have to have a multi-item sorter. Yes, chests are nice. And some people will swear by barrels for the multi-item sorter. They're probably right. But right now I am going to use chests and yeah, lots of hoppers, lots of redstone. We'll just do kind of a time lapse here because you don't need to see all that work. If you need to learn how to build this, you can watch one of my tutorials. But yeah, we got our multi-item sorter here cooking along and separating items. Our iron is feeding in directly from our iron farm, and so as such indeed. And here's a nice little time lapse of just what we got going on. Now, I have dilly-daddled a little bit in this world. Building a multi-item sorter takes a lot of time and a lot of work. As you can see down here, I have been developing cows for item frames and library stuff such as books. I better go collect some terracotta. Here I'm gonna head out a couple thousand blocks. Gotta head out a couple thousand blocks to get some terracotta. As you can see, I've finally started building houses for my villagers adjacent to my cows. Feed your cows. Gotta keep them up on that hay. You know, if you want them to procreate, you gotta keep feeding them that hay. One of the more simpler procreations in Minecraft. As you can see here, my item sorting system is cooking pretty good. Need to cook some stone for some redstone. Stone is important in redstone builds, yes. You can see I'm laying all my hoppers collected from my iron farm and lots of jungle trees. I did some off-camera mining of the jungle trees. I don't know why I didn't show that. Maybe I didn't record it. I don't know. It's very strange. But as you can see, we are building basically a White House size sorting system. It is very advanced and worthy of a good bulk of the time of this experimental 100 days. I think my next 100 days will be much different, and even if I do, I'm gonna probably extend this project. I'll do 200 days on it, or 300 days, and maybe even 800 days. But I'm also gonna move on to other 100-day challenges. So we'll see where it develops. Of course, I had to go to the end and had to make my way to the stronghold and see what I was dealing with. And yeah, no pearls at all. No Eye of Ender in the frame at all. That is insane. I mean, I came here with 11. Or let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I came with 10. Well, what are you gonna do? Maybe we will enter the end in the next 100 hours. Make sure to subscribe. Check back. As you can see, I have built the outside of the house here around the sorting system. The villagers are in rare form. It is day 100. We have survived the 100-day challenge, and we still haven't even gotten anywhere yet on this project. How incredible does it feel to be at this point? It feels pretty incredible, but I feel like I need to keep going.
Stop. Please subscribe. Please subscribe.